Party Time. Pretty decent props from the past years at Spirit, as I owned a groundbreaking total of 5. I do quite like the animatronics I own from them. Maybe a bit too much, or do I? Something is kinda off about Party Time. The props they have from Spirit isn't the issue, but once again, like Crazy Create, the quality is eh. But why are they eh? Let's find out. The Collector. Pretty nostalgic one for 2019, for me at least. Pretty good overall prop in my opinion, and way better than that other Party Time bag prop. His clothes don't feel cheap, but they don't particularly feel that great either. They're okay. His bag is actually pretty nice though. He also has these little posable latex fingers, which is kind of a cool touch. However, unfortunately, the mouth on my Collector has broken after 2 years. So other than those problems, overall, the Collector is okay. He isn't the worst quality in the world, but he also is not close to the best. And oh my gosh, I swear this back piece comes off every single Party Time prop. Oh, it's so stupid. Collector, Crouchy, and Possessed Pumpkin all have this stupid back piece, and it always happens to fall off in any case. You literally can't do anything to keep this on. Also, with every single Party Time prop, for some reason, you have to plug in the adapter in the front. Every single other company literally does it from the back. SVI, even Crazy Create, literally any other company you know of. Slightly annoying, but not the end of the world. Now with Crouchy and Possessed Pumpkin is literally a reskin of Crouchy, so they're almost pretty much the same quality, but thankfully they've actually updated a bit on Possessed Pumpkin. However, it's still not great. With Crouchy, he is especially a bit weird. He has the typical plastic, you know, shoes that like SVI or really any other clown has. His clothes are pretty grainy feeling. They don't feel well at all. He does have some pretty luscious hair though. He does have a foam latex head though, which I do really appreciate. Although it's gonna eventually dry rot, I mean, foam latex heads and just anything foam latex is definitely a higher quality thing. However, the welds on all of these Party Time props are trash. It's hard to tell, but look how much Crouchy is leaned over. The welding on both Crouchy and the Collector cannot stand up for itself because they're so big. Especially Crouchy. Look how much Crouchy is leaning. He needs literally so much weight on him. Now thankfully with Possessed Pumpkin, they have improved the leaning and the welds. It's still not great, but it is definitely an improvement from Crouchy and Collector, because they lean so freaking much. Now regarding the improvements with Possessed Pumpkin, the clothes are definitely upgraded. He feels a lot more filled out, although he could be a bit more bulkier, especially in the arms, where the muscles are. But overall, it's a big improvement from Crouchy at least. However, the plastic head and the plastic eyes, you could just see for yourself what happened here. And oh boy, here we go with one of my favorite Party Time props, Mr. Punchy. He just looks like he's made really well, right? Oh my gosh. I have my hate for Punchy for some reason has just skyrocketed after owning him for so long. I don't know why the quality is so bad on this. It just feels cheap everywhere. The mech is so cheap. Look at it! What the heck is this? For $280, I get this! There's literally nothing good to say about the quality here. Literally nothing. Even when you use the weight properly, it's still like, it's just gonna fall to the wind. That's how mine messed up originally. It had all the weight down, the wind just made it do that. I don't know, just over time, I have just lost so many brain cells over Mr. Punchy. I honestly just, I want to punch him. Now finally, with Deadly Creeper, he's actually pretty decent quality. His legs have metal armature, so you can bend them pretty well. They are a bit stiff to bend, but overall they are pretty good. Fur feels pretty good. He is a bit plasticky, but overall, I mean, pretty good. His module and mechanism seem okay. He just seems relatively a lot better quality. Although he's not really doing much of anything at all, and he's kind of just a spider. At least he is relatively good quality, and can last more than a couple days, unlike Punchy, unfortunately. So, what do I think Party Time can improve on? The welding definitely needs to be improved. So definitely need more, I guess, form, I guess you could say. They need to be filled out more. If they do make bigger props like these, they need to be way more filled out. And yeah, you could just fill them out yourself. They thankfully improved that with like Possessed Pumpkin, where the pants are a lot more filled out, but like, still, they are kind of skinny. The setups are also sometimes kind of weird, not with more like, even with these big guys, it's like basically an off-brand SVI, I guess. But then you have Mr. Punchy. He's just overall like one of the weirdest things to set up. So it's like sometimes it's easy, sometimes it's like this thing. I don't know, they're just also weird, man. Like Spirit uses them a lot. And sometimes it's like a hit or miss, like with Crouchy, and I guess I really do like Possessed Pumpkin actually, and I guess like Deadly Creeper would also, I'd say, like was pretty good for me, but like sometimes it's kind of a miss. But like pretty much all of their props, they have something just slightly off about them. Out of all the Party Time props I have, Deadly Creeper and Crouchy would probably be like my favorite. I mean, yeah, I like all the ones I bought. Okay, maybe not Mr. Punchy as much anymore, but like at one point I did. There's definitely a lot of room for improvement for Party Time that I think should happen, especially because I think they're not gonna stop making props for Spirit. If anything, there'll probably be more, but let's just hope that the quality hopefully gets better. We'll see though. They're not the worst, but they're not nearly the best. It's just like in the middle, but more on the bad end. Let me know down below what you guys think of Party Time. Do you like a lot of their props? Do you hate Party Time with a burning passion and want to kill anything that resembles, looks, or is Mr. Punchy? Let me know down below. You know, I thought I would like Mr. Punchy once I unboxed him again, but I've realized I'm gonna sell him. I'm selling that, bro. What?